Hello, hello, Jase Perry. I think I've just discovered the cheat code to creating self-publishing income if you've got a full-time job already. So basically, if you're strapped on time, you barely got any time, but you want to create self-publishing income that keeps coming in no matter what you're doing, and it's a good amount, I think I found the cheat code to it, and I'm going to share it with you in this video. Right, first of all, why am I so sure about this? Let me show you. These guys here, who are all students of mine, Genevieve, she made $200 in a day. Ryan's making $1,000 per book. Debbie just made $4,000. These guys are all doing it. That's why I'm so sure that this works. Okay? You ready for it? The cheat code is speed. These guys are all working really fast. And that's what we're going to talk about today. I call it fast build. It's the ability to create a book fast. And I think if you've got a job and you want to build a self-publishing income, if you were just to work fast, that potentially is enough. That's all you have to do. Because so many good things come from working fast. Now, those guys there, they're following my program. I'll leave a link below, by the way. They're not doing amazing books. It's nothing special. It's stuff they can do quickly. Ordinary people can do now with AI. I've seen their books, right? Nothing special. But they're doing nothing special very, very fast, if that makes sense. Let me show you. Once I find my pen. I'll come back to this, by the way. Okay, the screen was just messing around there, so I had to pause it. Okay, so you think you've got speed, right? Let's say this is you starting, or anyone. Most self-publishers start here at this point, they're fired up. I'm just going to put a little fire, all right? Now, unless you make money, this will diminish. Oh, it's completely diminished. What's going on with my pen now? That's the root of your motivation, your momentum, your being fired up. Just loving what you're doing is going to go down. I don't care how much you love writing books. Now, I've dealt with a lot of authors now. I know a lot of authors that love writing books, and a lot of them come to me because they just want to make money, because they're fed up with creating books that don't sell. Doesn't matter what book you make, all right? How creative it is, how much passion you put behind it. If no one's buying the thing, it has no value, and then you feel like you're not providing any value, so everything goes down, right? You need to make money. So it will go down unless you're making money. So how do you beat this? Just think if you were creating a book and it takes you this long to create a book. How hard is it going to be down here when your motivation, you're fired up, your interest in the thing is like down in the dumps? See, what most people do now is they start creating a book, the pages, they start uphill, fired up with the ideas, then they get going. Oh, is this not updating? One sec, guys, one sec. My iPad's being alright. There we go. Apologies. So they start uphill, fired up, they've got the ideas, they get to about here now, they're starting to create the damn thing, like just starting to do it, right? By the time they're here, they're on page 5, and that book ends up stuck on Canva, gathering dust all to the end of days, all right? It just sits there. But what do they do at this point? Well, they're bored of that book now, so let's go back, get fired up about a new idea, okay? This is almost like human nature. We try some stuff, we get bored, we jump onto the next thing. It's almost like you need a discipline, you need some sort of stick-to-itness in order to get good at it and get it done. Now, what beats all of that? Speed. Okay? Forget getting the book done between there and there. You make yourself do the book between here and here. Okay? While you're still interested. It's almost like you work with such an urgency because you know that if you don't get it done quick, or me as well, I'm not just saying you, I'm saying if any self-publisher doesn't get that thing done quick, there's a risk you lose interest, we lose interest, and that thing just slows down, kills our time, if we ever get the damn thing done. Okay, so what my guys are doing, and I teach them straight off the bat. This is what I talk about in my program, by the way. Fast. Get that thing published as quick as possible. So let's talk about speed for a second here. Fast build. Okay, you got two factors that determine how quick you can produce this book. And the obvious one is time. And then maybe not so obvious, but kind of obvious when you say it, skill. What you want, or what I want, and what every self-publisher wants, really, where you want to be is right in this corner here. The best thing as a self-publisher we can do when we're busy and we've got a full-time job and we've barely got any time is to produce a book that takes the least amount of time with the least amount of skill. Okay? How much money you make, that's separate. That's another factor. I covered it in another video. I'll leave a link somewhere, or I'll leave it at the end, yeah, so you can work that out. As long as it's passing those, so we know the book's going to make money, that's fine. But now we're just talking about how quick we can make it. Just assume that it's in a good niche and can make money. This is where we want to be. Most self-publishers start here and end up here. They pick a book. Is that not updating? Sorry, guys. Oh, there we go. Man. They pick a book that takes a lot of skill to make because it looks interesting. Therefore, it takes a lot of time to make it. And now it's more and more risk. The more time in it, the more risk. Now, this is fine. Look, let me get one thing straight, okay? Majority of people I'm speaking to are below $1,000 a month. I've got a full-time job. They're trying to build this in their spare time to get some income, okay? Once you get some income, there'd be a point where to scale from 1 to 5k or 10k, yes, the book now has to be mustard, has to be really good. Right, but until that point, till you're hitting consistent like $1,000 a month, forget that. You just want to get these things out there because there's so many things that most self-publishers don't even know that they don't know, and they're only gonna know when they publish. Right, so forget that, all right? We want low skill, low time. And some examples of that: trivia, fact books, stuff that you can do with AI very, very quickly and require very little time. Now, however, if you're actually good, some of the guys in my growth squad, the clients I work one-on-one with, some of them are good at creating activity books. So whereas with me now, if I was to try and create an activity book here, for me, my skill at creating activity books is quite low. It would take me a long time to create an activity book, like days. And a lot of that's down to interest. I'll just get bored out of my brains and probably be putting it off, right? But some of the guys in my squad, one I can think of, she's really quick at creating activity books. She does it in a day. So her skill level is up here. So her time to create it is there. So it's kind of subjective. If you're fast at doing something, then obviously something that requires skill, but you're still fast at it, then it's all good. You know, if you know a subject really well, just say you know about, I don't know, making pizza. You are a pizza chef or something. So you're going to create a book on making pizzas. It just comes off your head like that. Whereas if I was trying to make it, I'd have to do research that slows me down. Whereas you'll be quicker, see? So it's things to weigh up. But the main thing we want to do is build that book fast. The faster you are, the better you get, the more momentum, the less chance of losing interest, the more chance of making money. Okay? Now, this is just part of my gold mine niche. What you need to acquire a gold mine niche. Being able to build a book fast is one thing, but you need to validate the niche first. So if you want to see how to validate the niche, I'll leave a link to that video, which I've done before. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.